On the final day of the 1990-91 season, Barnsley beat Middlesbrough 1-0, but lost out on a promotion playoff place on goal difference. However, if the supporters of the team thought that the close season was going to be quiet, they were in for a rude awakening. Clive Baker, Jim Dobbin, Steve Agnew and Carl Tyler all left for pastures new, while manager Mel Machin drafted in 6 new faces. Lee Butler, a goalkeeper, cost an initial £165,000 from Aston Villa. Also from Villa came left-sided utility player Gareth Williams for £150,000. Steve Davis, a defender, joined the club from Burnley for a then club record fee of £175,000, while Charlie Bishop, another defender, was signed from Bury for £35,000. 2 forwards were also purchased. Daniel Graham, a £50,000 signing from Manchester United, and the experienced John Pearson from Leeds for £120,000. The transformation was apparent on the opening day of the season, when only Ian Banks, Jerry Taggart and Brendan O'Connell, who played in the match against Middlesbrough, started against Plymouth. Whatever hopes Mel Machin had for his team, they had probably vanished by the end of August. 17 players were used in those opening 5 games, but only 1 point had been obtained. That, a goalless draw at Vale Park. Hardiman with the free kick. Floats it over. Bobbling about on the edge of the Barnsley box. Houses up. Heads it on. Hours overhead kick. Yes, it's in the net. Sunderland take the lead. More pressure on the Barnsley goal as the corner comes in. And Armstrong heads it and he finds the net. Bracewell. With Gabardini in space on the right and he finds him acres of space and Gabardini onside. Men breaking into the box. Pass go, 3-0. Point safe for Sunderland. Codner's in though. And a good remove by Codner through the middle. And he's into the box. Good challenge, but it comes to Wade. And he scored! After only 2 minutes. To Rammel, and Rammel's in with a chance, and O'Connell scores! Rammel had a chance, he missed his shot, but Brendan O'Connell at the near post, and Barham's away, and has he won it? He has! Mark Barham down the centre of the field, lobs the ball over Phil Whitehead. Goal to Brighton, 2-1 to Brighton. (23rd place after those opening 5 games, with only Oxford below us.
No, it's been a bit disappointing this season. We didn't get off to the best of starts. We was looking to have a good start after the way we finished last season as well, but as you know, it never came.
With Owen Archdeacon and Andy Saville both recovering from injuries which had seen them miss the start of the season, the team again showed numerous changes when they went to Derby, where they gained some reward for a much improved performance. Ipswich became our first victims, but results were still mixed and include a defeat in a second round first leg League Cup game against 4th Division Blackpool. Free kick taken, long ball downfield. And Barnsley struggling to clear the lines. Bishop, but he loses out. Gets a foot in, but that's looping away, and it's gone over Butler, and Watford have taken the lead. Here come Watford again. Blissett in the middle, and he gets in front of the defender. 2-0. Putney finds a man, gets onto the end of it. Putney shot, brilliant save, but it's gone back to Putney. Cross comes in. Kennedy, 3-0. After another bad home defeat, Machin again went into the transfer market. David Curry was brought back to Oakwell from Oldham for $250,000, and Neil Redfern, a midfield player from the same club, was brought in on loan initially and then permanently for $160,000.
Yeah, you know, obviously I came on loan because, you know, they were getting a few dodgy results. But the lads have apparently been playing quite well, you know, and not getting the rewards. So I just think the gaffer thought he needed to put a bit of something different in there, like, and you know, results started to pick up a little bit. It's sort of been an up and down season for the lads, like, although we've picked up a little bit right at the end.
Archdeacon up towards Rammell, and coming in is Curry. Here is Curry, he's got it! David Curry takes the salute. A catastrophic error in the Ipswich defence.
David, I think the last time you made a Barnsley debut here, it was against Ipswich, and you got 2 on that occasion. You obviously like them.
That's right. I've just thought about it in the dressing room, as you're saying, like. But you know, whoever it was important that we got a win, and it came today, which was you know, good for us. Although we didn't play particularly well, I didn't feel, until maybe latter stages of the second half.
Did you feel you were the one who might get the breakthrough, though? You'd had a couple of chances.
Yeah, I always felt, you know, I had half chances, but when the ball came in the box, I couldn't believe my luck, so it was just fortunate that I got it under the keeper, yeah.
There seems to be something special about Barnsley and yourself. The best phases of your career have been here, really.
Yeah, I've had a lot of good times here, you know. I mean, it's a great little place, and I think that the crowd always took to me, and I just hope to give them something back as well.
Walsh heads away. Comes off Oakfield. And it's Rammell on the edge of the box. Good shot, goal to Barnsley! Andy Rammell! With Oakfield, and he plays it white. And a chance, and it's an equaliser! As Wright's cross came in, Barnsley were pretty static. James has arrived at the far post, and it's flighted in for Walsh, but Smith gets it. It comes, and a great save, but there's a chance now for Kelly. It was a brilliant save, and a header there by Walsh, straight into the arms of Butler. It was a brilliant shot by Kicks and went through an awful lot of people. Rammell, cross comes in, and Redfern, brilliant save! Chips it in, headed on by, and a goal! Taggart scores! Flicked in by Archdeacon, and Redfern gets a ball into Curry in space, and that's a penalty. Curry got away. James just tripped him as he was about to shoot. In fact, he didn't stop him shooting, but Barnsley win a penalty, and in he comes. 3-1 to Barnsley. Neil Redfern scores.
And releases the ball early, looking for Morrissey to catch Barnsley. Inside, Aldridge. No offside flag and a goal. John Aldridge has scored for Tranmere Rovers. Well, there's a slight moment of hesitation. Smith and Taggart, Banks knocks it in. The header, a free header, and it's, of all people, Brendan O'Connell. It's not been given. The linesman is actually flagging over here intelligently to Morrissey. Now, again, Morrissey down this right-hand side. Malkin's header. No, not given. This time, I think John Aldridge was offside. Flicked on by Irons. Higgins is in. And a rare occasion as Dave Higgins nets a goal for Tranmere. Good effort, took a deflection and gone in. I actually think it came off John Aldridge.
Both sides guilty of giving the ball away an awful lot. Good ball forward for Curry on the edge of the box, gets it down. He's twisting and turning. And he finds a space, chips it over the goalkeeper, oh, and just over the bar. Good play by David Curry, and I think the goalkeeper was struggling to get that if that one had dipped in. Butler, high, huge kick. And Rammel, has he scored? No, a corner. A long kick, and Rammel takes it to Redfern, and a fine shot, which is tipped away. His cross comes in, and the linesman flag stays on, down. The cross came in from Cooper, and who is it? It's Alex Ray, scored twice against us last season, and in the 36th minute of the game, Deacon's cross comes in, it's deep. The goalkeeper punches, it comes to Redfern, he tips it back. Oh, and the goalkeeper did very well to get back, having initially made a hash of his clearance. Redfern trying to lob him. The ball's incurred and the cross comes in, and again we've gone asleep, and Ray punishes Barnsley. Robinson attacking. Gets a cross in. Savills up. Oh, just over the bar. It's played in, but Taggart's on it. The last thrust for Barnsley. That's a shocking pass from Taggart. And Ray in with a chance. And he fires in the shot. Oh, and it comes off the crossbar. The league position had hardly improved, and so October brought an experiment of playing 4 out-and-out strikers. This initially brought some success, however results again slipped in the second half of the month and the experiment was dropped. It was also a month that saw us depart from 2 of the cup competitions. Pearson brings in O'Connell, who fetches in Curry. Curry tries a shot, he's parried away, and a goal! Brendan O'Connell scores his 3rd goal of the season. 37 on the clock, and it's Rammel on a break, and he goes through Andy Rammel, and has he scored? No! Comes back to Graham. He fires it in and it's cleared, but a good strong run by Andy Rammel. And it comes, it's headed, it's in! And it's John Pearson who's got it! At the near post, Redfern's corner came over, and 2 minutes into extra time. Archdeacon goes across to take it. And it's a goal! Jerry Taggart scores! The corner came in, and Taggart arriving at the near post. Bit of one-on-one, and now it's Anderton in space. Cross comes in low, and there's a chance here. Burns has the shot, but Butler's down, and now there's a chance for Barnsley to attack on the break. And it's Daniel Graham getting to the edge of the box. Can't get his crossing, comes to Neil Redfern. Tries the shot, but high, wide, and not very handsome. And he chips to the far post, and there's a chance here, and it's hooked, and is it dropping in? Oh, it hits the crossbar! Going forward again through Rammel, long ball in looking for Graham. The ball bounces, and Graham just scoops it over the bar. There was nearly a replica of the other chance. Trying to turn and finds O'Connell. Connell back to Robinson. Cross comes in, a good one. And Pearson's there. Oh, and it's just the wrong side of the post. Archdeacon's chip. And it's a goal! Yes! A goal! Handball against whom? Fleming gets it away. Bishop can't control it. And Cool on the ball. And he crosses deep looking for Clark. Clark's in. Finds Burns, and Burns gets a shot, and it's well saved by Lee Butler. Pulls it wide to Rammel and gets the return. In space. Chance to measure across. Deep one comes in. And a goal! Daniel Graham gets up at the far post. And that is the clincher. 90 seconds from time. And Daniel Graham gets on the end of that cross from Charlie Bishop. Ball comes in. And Andy Rammel, oh, just past the post, and again. The referee has nothing of it. It's a long ball, and Rennie gets in there, and Allison's in, and Butler makes a good save and catches it as it comes down, but a good chance there. It's back heel to Scott, who fires in a shot, and Butler makes a good save. It's Scott on the ball. Forward to Morgan. And a good back heel, and May's in. And a good chance, and scores! Yes, Andy May. It's been coming for the last 10 minutes. And Allison's on the end of it. And it comes off Archdeacon and hits the crossbar. And in the end, it's Rammel who gets it back. Taggart down. And Rammel breaks clear into the box. And he's being fouled there, but it comes to Curry. And Curry hits the crossbar. And a corner given. Osman actually got a head onto that, but it looked like Andy Rammel had been fouled, but the referee allowed play to go on. It's kicked quickly downfield, and ball breaks, and a chance for, and a shot just wide by Rammel. Good back heel. In fact, it was fairly reminiscent of the City goal. Comes to Graham, fires in a shot, breaks across to Williams in a bit of room. Brings in Curry. Chipped far post. And in! David Curry scores! Whether it was a cross or a shot, we will never know. And Shelton in room. He's going to line up the shot. And what a brilliant goal by Gary Shelton. He lined that shot up. And within 2 minutes of Barnsley scoring, Bristol City go back into the lead. The skipper was given acres of space in the centre of the field, went forward.
a chance here, perhaps Hendry. Oh, just over the top. Far and away, the clearest opening. Pushed a few forward this time. Lacking in height either. Curry the main target there. This is Curry looking to turn. And fired in there. Oh, Redfern was, I think. A sharp save. Phillips looking to Wilkinson. And it's there. Wilkinson puts Borough ahead. Paul Wilkinson's 11th goal. Hendry turns well. Looking for the shot, you can see it. Hendry, and he got it in as well. Forward. Curry now. The bad cross there. Knocked back and it's loose. Oh, unlucky there. O'Connell again, sizing up for the shot. And over the crossbar.
Still, the team were locked at the basement of the division, and the up-and-down season continued during November. However, on the last day of the month, another change of formation saw Newcastle vanquished, and how? It ended 3-0, but it could have been double that. Some incident, the ball's in the area and headed by Taggart. Good save there by Pears. Jerry Taggart got in. Williams gets a foot on it, and again, and Curry in a bit of space now, going forward, attacking Kernaghan, into the box, gets a shot across face, and just past. Finds Slaven, but Barnsley get it away, and Curry, time to turn, and bring in Rammel. And Rammel with a great chance, and Rammel scores! A great finish by Andy Rammel. David Curry played him in, and Andy Rammel drew Stephen Pears, went round him, and from an acute angle slotted the ball across the face of the goalkeeper. And so, after 34 minutes, it's Barnsley who take the lead. And he chips it in, and another goal, and it's Jerry Taggart who scores, and Borough will be more upset. Jerry Taggart come in at the near post, and it's raining goals here at Oakwell. It's Phillips playing it forward, looking for Wilkinson. He gets the header on. Fleming clears. And there's a big chance here, and a goal. Slavin gets them back in. A poor back pass there by Gary Fleming. Looks to run at Owen Archdeacon, and he gets past him. Gets a good ball in, and there's danger, and it's cleared off the line by Neil Redfern. An amazing clearance. That ball looked to be dropping in the corner of the goal.
the right. Barnsley have got 4 men edge of the Newcastle penalty area. Here's the ball in for Bullymore. Might try his luck. The chip over is a good one. And Barnsley have scored through Andy Saville. What an excellent goal. Well, there wasn't much room, but it broke kindly there for Rammell. Saville's going up the middle, and here is Andy Saville. He can give Barnsley a 2-goal lead. If he squares it, it's got to be 2! It is! Mark Robinson. What an excellent time for Barnsley to score and for their fans to celebrate. It's the usual ploy and right fisting away. It only comes back for Redfern though. The chip-in's good and Rammell has made it 3. What a half it's turned out to be for Barnsley. Newcastle caught totally square. Support right and left. And Barnsley are 4 up against 3 defenders. As Saville wants to hit the shot first time, off the bar, and amazingly put over the top by Rammell. Unlucky Andy Saville.
The position was still precarious and was not helped by the fact that the teams below us had games in hand. However, it looked as though we had finally got the show on the road. 5 games during the month and no defeats. The team played some of their best football, especially in the game against Grimsby, who were comprehensively beaten 4-1. Comes inside, Robinson gets the cross in, and Curry scores! David Curry arriving at the back post, nobody saw him. Inside the final minute, normal playing time of this half. And good header by Saville, and Archdeacon's inside the box with a great chance, and he scores! As Curry lined him up, Archdeacon picked his spot across the keeper. And his cross comes in, and it's in! And it's Andy Saville who gets the header to it. Leaves it for Bullymore. And inside to Archdeacon in a lot of space. Archdeacon with a chance. Comes back to him, and he scores! Archdeacon scores a 4th. His first shot was parried. And keepers like that, but the ball's in, and it's a goal. In fact, a flick on. And it's Archdeacon. Comes into the box, fires in a shot, good effort. Robinson, who keeps the ball in, plays it to Curry. Curry holds it well and goes through. And there's a chance here for Curry, and he hits Grew. A good chance there for David Curry. Fleming overlapping, but Robinson goes inside. And he tries to bring in Saville, and Saville's on the ball. And he fires in a shot just wide. He plays a 1-2 and then falls down, and Williams is in space and has time to run again at the Barnsley defence, beats Bishop, and there's a chance. And he's hit the bar with a tremendous effort. And it's, in the end, Taylor who hooks it away. Redfern's in, comes to Archdeacon. Archdeacon looking to get a shot in, and finally does brilliant save. Davis, but it's a poor one, and Hazard picks it up and looks for Shearer, and Shearer gets him behind, and there's a glaring chance, and Duncan Shearer scores. There's Kerslake in attendance, and it beats Kerslake. Cross comes in, Robinson attacking. Oh, how did that stay out? Andy Saville actually cleared that. Chips it down the line, looking for Saville, gets a good header in to Redfern, and oh! I thought that had dipped in. It certainly had the keeper beaten. To Robinson in a bit of space. Cross comes in. And headed down by Rammel. And it's Redfern again on the end of it, and he can't direct it into the net. Cleared by Butler. Knocked on. Rammel tries to get in there. Saville does, and Rammel's in with a chance. And Andy Rammel scores! It was just knocked on by Andy Saville. Plays it back to Davis, knocked down for Curry. Curry brings it down. Turns inside one. Goes outside another, gets a fine shot in, and a brilliant save by Hammond. He clung on to that marvellously well. But good play there by David Curry. Swindon and the ball in the box. And a penalty given. As Shearer got into the box. And Hazard with the chance to put Swindon back in front. And he misses! Hits the post. And Barnsley come away, although Robinson runs it into touch. To Redfern, to Rammel, inside for Bullimore. And he plays it for Rammel, and will Rammel have the legs? He does. Oh, fine shot and a brilliant save. The improved results brought an improvement in our league position, 16th being our rise to date. But if December was a success, January was a disaster. 4 games, 4 defeats, including an exit at the first attempt in the FA Cup. The last 2 defeats were particularly disappointing, coming against 2 of the clubs at the foot of the table. Long kick again, and it's in, and Marshall's in, and a goal! A long ball downfield, comes off Taggart, and there's a chance, and it's number 2! Curry gets it, but easily cut out. Now Barnsley, and it's Marshall again, and he's only got, and he chips it over, and that is a superb hat-trick. A superb hat-trick. He goes from way inside his own half. And Redfern's ball in, and it's flicked on, and a great save. And a goal! An overhead kick by Andy Saville, took a deflection. And it's Curry who's in. The team had slipped back into the relegation dogfight. Mel Machin's response was to revert back to the 3 central defenders system and gave Chief Scout John Benson the role of defensive coach. The team responded well, 5 games unbeaten and only 1 goal conceded. What was more encouraging was that it came while the club was suffering from a crippling injury list, especially in defence, and therefore was being changed weekly. Curry again on the ball. He fires it wide, looking for Archdeacon, comes inside one, goes outside, another great chance, and he's pulled it wide. And a good ball to Curry. Corner of the area. Cross comes in, flicked away, Archdeacon crashes it off. And he plays it to Saville. Cross goes to Archdeacon. Plays it wide to Curry. Curry comes inside, fires in the shot. Brilliant save.
So he'd handled that ball, but the referee was close to it and decided that it was an accidental handball, I fancy. So Kerry drifts in field. Still Kerry. Might try something now. David Kerry. That deserved a goal, and it nearly broke the crossbar in 2. And Kerry now has got the wrong side of Powell, but the defender's quick. Kerry might play his man in. This is the chance now for O'Connell to win it for Barnsley. He scored! A goal for the Irishman, Brendan O'Connell. Beautifully laid on by David Curry. He's been given time really to settle on it. Archdeacon tries to curl one in. And Paul Sansom has just looked totally nonplussed in the last couple of minutes, as though he's not quite sure what's going on, to give Fleming the chance to bring Barnsley forward again. And Kerry now, as he always does, will run at them, and away he goes and tries to work it onto that favourite left foot for a shot. Brilliantly done by Kerry. That's a quite magnificent effort by David Kerry.
Ball still with Charlton, and cross comes in, and brilliant save. Lee Byrne made contact with that, and Lee Butler, he plays it down the line, and good turn by O'Connell, and the ball runs loose, and a great save, and a goal by Archdeacon. Again, the team began to pull themselves into mid-table and near the 50-point safety target set by the manager. For the first time during the season, the run continued into a second month with 4 more unbeaten matches, which took us to relative safety before we suffered a defeat against the champions-elect Ipswich at Portman Road. urging him. And he hits the ball. Good shot, well saved. Now Wright with room. Looking for Speedy, pulling away at the back post. And now, and a goal! And it's the new man, Duncan Shearer. Williams could do no more than knock the ball into Shearer's path. And it comes deeper. And Smith scores! Mark Smith arriving at the far post. His first goal of the season. 60 minutes gone. Robinson with the crossing. And it comes off O'Connell and just wide. But when there's a chance, Speedy, but he found space in the box. Cowans found him and Speedy missed his kick altogether. The ball breaks. And now, Rammel. He's in chance for Andy Rammel and he scores! A chance at winning for David Speedy. Not wasting any time, plants it downfield. Speedy gets it on his chest, wide to Wegley, the numberless Wegley, and he turns inside the man, fires in a shot. Good save by Butler. With Mel Machin's points target achieved, it was now up to the team to get as high a position as possible. However, they suffered 2 successive defeats against Derby and Leicester before they got the show back on the rails. Apart from a defeat at Portsmouth on the last day of the season, they again showed a resolution that they seemed to lack before Christmas.
Right out from the edge of the area, onto the D, and he's brought down. And another free kick for Derby County. We've got good support here today. We've got an incredibly long wall there. Massive red and white shirts, all jumbled together. It's Simpson's effort. Simpson scores. A beautifully flighted free kick from Paul Simpson. And he does so again. It's whipped in, and that's goal number 2 for Derby County. Michael Forsyth, who almost scored with the shot, now scores with his head. Banks tries to get them in motion. Redfern, here's O'Connell. It comes to Archdeacon, spectacularly plucked out of the air by Sutton. Good covering by Williams, but on comes Gary Fleming. Is he going to have a go? Yes, he is. And Sutton only just scrambling it away. Rammel not had much chance to show his paces, but he's fed Robinson this time. And there's the ball in, which Banks flits on. Here's Archdeacon at the back post, hooks it across, and the ball is knocked out of play by the right back Kavanagh doing his job on the line. Biadini underneath it, just knocking it down towards Johnson, who's still here. Tommy Johnson, oh, showing great resourcefulness, and might try his luck as well to go with it. And Butler claws it down. And that was a do-it-yourself job from Tommy Johnson. He could have set Derby well on their way then. Barnsley wouldn't have come back from 3-0, I don't think. As it is, it's only 2-0. And here's Archdeacon with a shot. Here's the header. Chances for Rammel. Can't get any power in the header. Sutton makes the save. First time ball in, looking good. And it's coming across here for Curry. Ow! Across the face of goal it went. And somehow Andy Rammel just couldn't finish it off. There are 2 Derby men on the far side of the penalty area. Simpson's coming up as well and calling for it. Kitson himself does it down the left and can't get it back. He might the second time. Oh, was that a push? Yes. Penalty. Gabbiadini pushed in the back. If it's 3-0, I don't think Barnsley will overcome it. Williams. 3-0 it is. Straight into the middle of the net. Butler able to do nothing about Paul Williams' 14th goal of the season. Nonetheless, Sutton faces a corner from Barnsley, which is well met. And they haven't got a goal. Andy Rammel met it superbly.
Long throw by Robinson, and O'Connell made a good run, and the cross comes in looking for Archdeacon, and a good save. Saved by Nixon. Archdeacon tries the shot, and it rebounds and well saved by Nixon. Has to turn though, and now Barnsley could be in trouble. And they're open here as Muir in with a good chance and scores. Wide to Robinson. Robinson goes down the line. Again making positive, but that's a goal kick. Positive run, but Jim Harvey showed all the experience of 500 league matches. Wide for Archdeacon. Cross comes in. On a great header at the far post by Robinson arriving. And one by Vickers to Muir. Ball comes off Muir and O'Connell, it breaks. And Archdeacon's in with a chance, and Archdeacon scores! The ball broke to Owen Archdeacon, and he had the confidence to hold off the challenge. And Archdeacon goes forward. Archdeacon, and he fires in a shot just wide. Turns, and a fine ball to Bullimore, and he takes it in his path. Gets a cross in early, and a corner. Robinson gets the ball. Finds Rammell. Rammell through to Bullimore, in with a great chance, and Bullimore scores his first ever league goal as Barnsley came out of defence. Andy Rammell fed Wayne Bullimore, and now it breaks to the other end, and Redfern fires in a shot which the keeper can't hold. Barnsley fullback finding a lot of room this second half. Plays a 1-2 with Bullimore, cross comes in, and a great save as Rammell gets in on the end of it. Plays a good ball wide to Taggart. Pace of the ball takes Taggart wide. It goes to Archdeacon, deep crossing. Rammell gets the header in. Good effort by Andy Rammell. Didn't seem to have much chance of winning that. To Bullimore. Rammell peels off. Shooting chance, and a goal! Andy Rammell! A shooting chance, and he fires it in. Having finished with the form of a team striving for promotion, and with next season already in focus, hopes are high. Hopes that are reflected in the thoughts of the manager and players.
Well, hopefully we can build on what we've done at the end of the season. Hopefully push for a place next year in the playoffs or whatever. And everybody's that year wiser and more experienced as well, so it can only help us next season.
We're looking at next season now, Mel, and the reserves and juniors have both done well this year. The juniors having won the Northern Intermediate League for the second season on the trot.
Yeah, and I think I just have to mention, like Eric Winstanley, who's done a super job there with the kids. And we have we set a stall out that for the future of our football club, we have to bring youngsters through. And the standard is that much higher now. And I'm very pleased with also the reserve status still being in the first division and playing against all the top clubs in the country and competing with them very, very well. They've finished, I think it's 4th or 5th, something like that, in their first season, which was very good. So we can see the progress all the way through the club now, and we're getting a solid basis, and that's what we have to do.
And player-wise for next year, too early to be asking?
Well, we're always on the lookout. I've made 1 or 2 spaces for players to come in, and I would probably be looking, as squad players go, someone like everybody else who can score 20 goals a year, but I need probably a winner, somebody out on the park who is a good instigator of getting people at it, as I would say, and it was aggressive and hates losing. And now, if you know of anybody like that, there's another 91 other managers would like to meet him.
And we're looking for a newer look well next year with the stand developments coming up.
Well, that's right, and we're hoping by Christmas it'll be up, and it's the first major improvement that we've had at the football club since, I don't know, the Stanley Matthews days, I think, but it just shows you that the way we are thinking, and the way we are thinking is that improving everything within the football club, and that also goes for the facilities for the supporters too.